Hey, what's up guys? I just want to welcome you guys to this next video, and this video will be basically about what to look for in buying a new high PR domains. Basically the criteria that I personally use to make sure that these domains are of the highest quality and don't lose their trust and ranking and PR in the coming months in the next latest Google update or whatnot. So let's get right into it. To begin with, criteria for buying domains is .com, .net, .org, or .info domains only. Once you start doing research at Register Compass, .com, and buy PR whatnot, you'll start seeing a lot of .ru domains, especially .ru domains, and these are basically Russian domains, and you do not want to get those because those have usually been spammed to heck in the past and won't be good for your SEO purposes. And ideally, ideally, you want to have the domain as a name of a person or a name of an organization, because you don't want to have a domain that was used for SEO purposes in the past, either had links built to it or was used as a private blog network in the past. You want to have a fresh domain, and I found that usually if it's a name of a person, it doesn't matter if it's foreign, if it's Italian, whatnot, French, as long as it's the name of a person, most of the times, more often than not, that this domain has been legit and the person just let it drop for whatever reason, or a name of an organization. Like I saw a few resorts that went out of business and their domains were dropped, and I picked those up. Those are perfect because there were a whole bunch of natural links from like local blogs and whatnot linking to them, and there was no SEO done on them in the past. And obviously you want to have no spam domains, and to prove this you would want to look at the anchor text distribution in Majestic SEO or Ahrefs, whatever link tracker software that you use, and Wayback Machine, where you can go in like the past and see what content was previously put on the domains. Majestic SEO, I love Majestic SEO. I highly recommend that everyone get a membership at $50 a month or whatever. It's a starter, the trial membership, and everyone should get at it if you want to build a private blog network, because they're free stuff and they only limit you to like 10 checks or whatever per day, and that's not enough when you're looking to build a private blog network. I use like 100 a day or something like that, and that's still not enough. So trust flow and citation flow has to be greater than 5. I really don't look at the PR. As long as it has like a PR greater 0 or greater, I'll consider it if it has a high trust flow and citation flow. Basically, trust flow and citation flow is like the quality of the links getting to the site. Sure, the PR, the links coming to the site aren't the highest, but the quality are high. Basically meaning, like taking like the resort example I did earlier, that I bought a domain that was a previous resort. Like the quality of the links were local blogs and whatnot, and those are really high quality even though they didn't have high PR. So trust flow and citation flow both have to be greater than 5. The higher the better. I like to go for above 10. That's usually what I use to buy domains, but 5 is fine if you can't find anything above 10. And make sure the ratio between trust flow and citation flow is decent. I like to stay somewhere around a 1:1 or 1:2. Anything greater or below that is ridiculous. Like I've seen domains with a 1 citation flow and like a 45 trust flow. Those have something going on with them, or some fishy. You really don't want to go for those. And according to Majestic SEO, I like to look for at least 100 backlinks to the domain. But if it's something like 80 or 90 and it has a high citation flow and trust flow, I might let it pass, because as long as it's somewhere close to 100. Remember, these criteria aren't necessarily set in stone, and just a guideline to use when buying your domains. And you also want to look at the Majestic SEO anchor text distribution. Make sure that there's a nice variety of anchor text and that no one keyword has more than 25%. Even 25% is too high, but as I said before, this is just a guideline, not a set in stone requirement kind of thing, like stuff you check off a list. You have to holistically take into account each one of these things. Like let's say the anchor text distribution wasn't the best, but it had a trust flow and citation flow of like 20 and 30, which is really good. I might consider purchasing it depending on the price. SEO Moz criteria. This is basically page authority and domain authority. you would go ahead and check this by going on to www.opensiteexplorer.org. I'll go ahead and add it in real quick. Open Site Explorer. And this is another paid service. I don't know how much it is because I don't pay for it. There's another site called, one sec, Moonsy Page Authority. This is what I use. It's free. You just enter your domains into the little box here and it'll give you the page authority and domain authority for it. Well, this will only give you the page authority. You go ahead and find the domain authority link. It's right here. I'll go ahead and paste it in the PowerPoint right now. One sec. Sorry about that. I should have saw this coming. And that's page authority. Let's go ahead and find domain authority. Done. So you'll have access to these PowerPoint slides along with the course, and page authority should be greater than 25. Domain authority should be greater than 15. Again, it's a guideline, and the higher the better. Personally, anything page authority above 30 is great. A domain authority above 20 is awesome as well. You want to go ahead and look for stuff in that criteria, but if it does fall short but it makes up for it in price or any other thing, PR, trust flow, or whatever, I'd go ahead and consider purchasing it. Important. I'm going to go ahead and full screen this because this is really important for you guys. We go find the slide. This is a new mistake that many beginners do, and it makes you overlook many great domains that would be a steal at the price people are offering it for. And this is what separates new domain buyers to professional domain buyers. Make sure you try both the www and non-www versions of the site in Majestic SEO. Most of the time there isn't that big a difference, but sometimes there's a huge difference. Like I was just looking a few days ago to buy a domain. Without www, it was a trust flow of 12 and a citation flow of like 8, which is decent, but I put the www in and it just shot up. It was like 23 and 42 trustful citation. It's not ridiculous. I went ahead and bought it because it was a steal at that price. And this all just depends on how the previous owner linked to the site. Like if all the links are built to the www version of the site, then obviously that would have the higher authority. But if all the links are to link to the non-www version of the site, that obviously would have lower authority. So it's all just depends on previous linking strategies. So again, do not forget this. I see many people forget this thing. They just enter a random one in and they're like, oh, it's a bad domain, and I go in and I go ahead and buy that. And that's the end of this show. This PowerPoint. And this is, as I said in the intro video, this first half is just me basically going to the side so you can take quick notes and whatnot. So make sure you have a notepad out or something, write stuff down. And the second half of the course is me actually going ahead and buying these domains, setting up the hosting, me going through like typing in www and the non-www, showing you the difference and whatnot. So if you don't like this kind of method, just bear with me, because this is important that you learn the basics. So you gotta learn how to walk before you run, okay? So just bear with it. I'm trying to make it as short as possible, just cover the meat of the information. I really don't want to waste your time, because I know that most of the value of this course will be obtained through the actual behind my shoulder building of a PBN. So hopefully guys, I'll see you in the next video.